This is game 1 of your South Division Finals between the Batangas City Embassy Chill and the Bacoor City Strikers, number 1 and number 2 to end the regular season.
He's not waiting to be closed out by the defense. As soon as he gets that ball, he should take it like James Quecote.
James Quecote swishes it through for... He needs a teammate. He finds John Ambuluto. Hernandez racing to the basketball. Levy Hernandez knocks it down.
Well, that's his favorite shot, catch and shoot. Covering games here at the Mpbl.
Here he is once again. Quecote had his hand up, but a little bit delayed on the challenge, and Levy Hernandez made sure to make. Meanwhile, we take this opportunity to turn it over to Ms. Mika Abisamis for her first report. Go ahead, Mika.
As we are faced with two of the top defensive teams tonight, Coach Cholo Villanueva feels like he is actually looking at the mirror. Imagine how hard it is to go against a team with a similar forte. So obviously, whoever will come out better offensively might just make it today, like that shot from Bacoor. During practice, Coach Cholo...
That's why Ambuluto was forced to ward off the defensive man. But Quecote again!
He has been scorching hot. The temperature. Peruta will try his luck. In and out. Loose ball to the living legend of the Mpbl, Markey for 2. More than halfway through our opening frame. Mpbl gets the handoff. Aggressive drive to the basket and the finger roll for 2.
All it took was one dribble for Johnny Mar.
Ito hindi lamang mas mahigpit na ensayo, mas mahigpit na pagkapit at tiwala rin sa Diyos. They have been having Bible studies every week with Pastor Ferdinand at kanina nga, Markey even had an individual pray over.
To the presence of John Nermal. The Strikers with a chance to extend this 3-point lead. Nermal trying to break down the Rafi Octubre. What about the confidence of this guy this season? He gets the handoff. Liu defending. Mark Cruz gets into Rudy Linganay. Got away with a walk. Linganay kicks it out. Cruz for 3. Yes, sir! And another a little bit too strong on that fadeaway jumper.
Nice to see Baloria make an attempt.
Ludovice, top of the circle, 3. Swishes it through.
Alam mo,
5 on the shot clock. Cruz, does he know it? Linganay needs to hoist it up, and he bails them out. That's the first basket in a long while here for the Embassy Chill.
at the last second of that.
Ludovice, can he go 2 straight? Yes, he does! Ivan Ludovice getting 3-pointer number 2 to beat the buzzer here in the first quarter. 27-18, the score after the first 10 minutes. We'll be back for the second quarter. Skips a pass, Jong Baloria with a hand in his face. That's way off the mark. Ludovice ahead to Joel Liu. Tough angle to work with. Gets the bounce on the 2 points.
I don't know how Liu made that shot, but
Up to defensive teams of the league. Bacoor finished the regular season as the #1 defensive team. Come the playoffs, Batangas City was...
This is the do or die game, and above all, the heart of a true champion. Be aggressive, be physical, but not dirty. Lastly is motivation. They acknowledge the fact na inaugural champions itong...
And Coach Cholo has had numerous heartbreaks in the playoffs. He wants to be able to finally get a chip.
tama ka dun, and that's the reason why Million Peso smile talaga nung nakita ko in their last game to enter the finals. Pero teams rely on a system that's flexible, and it's very tough to beat a team with experience and willing to follow the system.
Oh, that's why this has been the perfect ending by 2 of the brightest young minds in Philippine basketball, in Coach Cholo Villanueva and Coach Alex Angeles.
And the great thing about these 2 coaches is that they created the team with stars, but I just erased that star mentality.
People forget that it's so difficult to erase the egos of players who are used to having that star complex and finally making them buy into a system. Just like that guy, James Quecote, who was such a key piece of any team that Coach Cholo Villanueva has coached mula sa Makati hanggang dito sa Batangas. 5 on the shot clock for the Strikers. Quecote bails them out once again. 6 points here in the second quarter for James Quecote. 42-24. This is the biggest lead of the ball game for the Strikers. Abaluto flashes to the middle. The drop step covered perfectly by Marky, but that's just better offense galing dito kay John Abaluto.
Hair. I'm gonna have my hair dyed like that. I just need to grow it a bit more.
Did you ever dye your hair in that color? Even during your playing days?
Well, at my age, there's always a first time.
But it's not the first time we're seeing. De La Virgen had to pass it at the last moment. Ablaza, a little shuffle with the feet. No travel was called, but he was able to knock it down from the outside for the 7-point.
To settle down, Marky with experience, no need to run and ruin the opportunity to score on the offense.
Peruta, elegant shot right there, reminiscent of Don Ramon, able to contribute.
Everyone talaga, so you don't know who's gonna score on the offense. Once again, James going strong to the basket.
James Quecote, leach to James Quecote. Cañete, another offensive rebound for the Strikers. Forced up a bad one was John Abaluto. Gee, push shot, that finally goes in. Energy that this crowd is giving him, helping his team to this 51-29 lead after the first half. Now
By Bacoor.
also a successful stop to begin. De La Virgen from way out, and that has been one of his strengths, not just hitting the outside shot but hitting it from feet away from that 3-point line. Strikers. Cañete pops out. Importante is on John Nermal. Nermal leaves it. Great drop pass to Marky.
That's what they need to do, create and give that ball up. For ang Bacoor, ang hirap habulin.
After a tight race in the first 5 minutes of this ball game, the Bacoor City Strikers have never looked back. However, Levy Hernandez wants to change the narrative of this game by the recovers the rock. Peruta telling his teammates that we have so much time still on that 24. Gets the roadblock from Yi. De La Virgen goes under, and Aaron Heruta makes him pay.
Well, the fact that Bacoor won their series against Zamboanga in 2 games gave them a lot of time to practice their shots here in this court.
And the masterclass continues at the point guard spot. Aaron Heruta running rings around MJ De La Virgen.
Oo nga, pensa itong Bacoor team, and that's the reason why they have this lead against Batangas.
Oh, these are actually two teams who really use their defense to fuel the
Problema na bigla ang scoring woes, but James Quecote again stealing that ball for his team.
And Nermal getting the go-ahead pass to make the go-ahead basket.
They never expected this kind of intense play by Bacoor. They're just being dominated on both ends.
James Quecote, another fast break finish for the Bacoor City Strikers. Back-to-back hits.
Yes, smile. I don't think that smile's coming out tonight entering the second half. Nakita na natin si Coach Cholo upset with the play of his team. But, you know, miracle shots are being made parts of the floor and connecting.
So 2 X's out of the 3 keys to victory for the Batangas City Embassy Chill as they try to solve the riddle here that is the Bacoor City.
Looking for opportunities of who's open, but in that situation, great anticipation by Isit for the steal.
Coach Cholo Villanueva opting to go for a 2-point guard setup here for his 5 on the floor as Jaime on the lift. That shot is long. He gets his own miss. He's wide open. Why do you leave Chito Jaime that wide open? 2 offensive rebounds, all to himself. And finally, on the 3rd serving, he makes it.
Well, on to the next game, which they will have this Friday, I believe, in Batangas.
And there you go. That's one good play galing sa kanila. That's a positive attribute that they can carry by the Bacoor City Strikers. We enter our penultimate period with them up by 25 points, 68-43. Ball defense that Bacoor has been playing. They've been forcing them, Batangas City, into a lot of mistakes.
Oo nga, pag pinag-aralan ng mga ibang coaches ito, makikita nila, great pass there, 2-man game, Valoria Apinan. Pero pag finish basketball where you have to force things to happen.
there. That's another basket off of the two-man game. Jong Baloria initiating that. And Boy Lopez and Chito Jaime trying to bring that championship pedigree from the south here to Bacoor, as Jexer Apinan is fighting tooth and nail here at the start of the fourth quarter. Joined by Executive Officer Joe Ramos, Operations Head Emerson Moreta, Marketing Officer Seth Hamora.
You'd be surprised na-excite pa sila dito sa Mpbl, but their reactions show a lot of just like that.
That's a successful jumper. Apinan with another offensive board. Jexer really working hard down low. Ambuluto able to clean up the mess.
4 points for Ambuluto.
The strikers. Ludovice asks Egilos for the roadblock. Gets it to Nermal. John Nermal, it looked good the moment it left his hands.
And shooters is not have them hold the ball.
Second guy in double figures for the strikers. Can you believe that? With 12 points, ito si John Nermal. At Levy Hernandez also able to break into. Is there a comeback imminent?
Well, we did talk about the turnovers. And Bacoor will really capitalize on the run if they do get that ball from Batangas.
We're back to the ball game. 78-54. Nermal this time against Cedric Ablaza. Hang in the air, kissing it off the glass. 2 points once more for John Nermal. Well, picture-perfect pass galing kay Aaron Heruta. You know, if we had to pick numerous best players in this game, Aaron Heruta would championship.
There you go. But coming back from a loss is one of the things that itong Batangas can do with guys like Jong Baloria.
But
About the score, the time of how many minutes remaining. It's just a matter of being able to score and not show the opponents that we give up easily.
Solo Villanueva, what are the adjustments that you would make heading into game 2?
Well, I'll point out that you shouldn't allow these guys to get their shots off. Kwekute, James Kwekute, John Nermal. Don't allow them to get their shots off. And the stars who expect to be the leader in scoring for Bacoor do not build their confidence.
And even Jimboy Pastoral, who has not seen action the entire ball game. Another positive thing that Batangas can look forward to coming into the next game as Joe and Lee Yu, oh my goodness, they're not yet done here. Talking about the strikers.
If they have the ability to beat Bacoor, and that's what he's doing, continuously putting points in the board.
And just like what we've been talking about, this is a series, so you definitely look at the bigger view with that spectacular drive going to the basket to win the game. One thing that Batangas can look forward to in the next game is that they're going to play at home.
They're going to play at home. They need the firepower of their crowd. They need everybody. That's the best six-man they have. Their crowd, supportahan sila. Laking bagay yun para sa team ng Batangas.
But talk about firepower, Coach. You just mentioned it. James Kwekute won a ball game coming from him. 25 points in this game. He really